Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome to Traveluptuous. Today we're counting down the top 50 places to visit in Europe. I'm Rick, your humble Dutch guide, expert on bikes and, cheese.
And I'm Eva. I'll be here to bring a bit of Polish class and keep Rick from turning everything into a bike ride or a cheese tasting tour.
Hey, you'd be surprised how many cities are great for both. Oh, and don't forget to, hit the like button and subscribe. Apparently that's the YouTube way.
Yes, very important. Now, shall we begin? Europe's cities are vibrant, full of history and a feast for the senses. Whether it's ancient ruins or modern art, there's something for everyone. Paris, France, the city of light. Between the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and charming cafes, Paris will make you believe in romance, even if you're just here for the croissants. Rome, Italy, the eternal city. Ancient ruins at every corner and pasta so good you might just move here for the food. Just be sure to throw your coin into the Trevi fountain. Rick, you know this tradition, right?
What, throwing away money? Sounds very un-Dutch. Berlin, Germany, history, art, and a nightlife that doesn't quit. It's edgy, cool, and full of stories, just like your cousin who lived there for one summer. Amsterdam, Netherlands, canals, tulips, and bikes. Lots of bikes. Don't worry, as a Dutchman, I can confirm we're good at dodging tourists.
I'll take your word for it. Barcelona, Spain. Gaudi's surreal buildings, sunny beaches, and tapas. It's a place where art meets the sea and everything comes with a side of sangria. London, England, King Charles now reigns, and Big Ben, the Tower of London, and afternoon tea still rule. Whether it's the changing of the guard or a classic London fog, this city is royalty. Just bring an umbrella for that drizzle.
You'll also be waiting in very polite queues, but hey, that's part of the charm. Vienna, Austria, imperial palaces, classical music, and coffee houses that make you feel cultured just by stepping inside. And don't forget the Sachertorte, chocolate cake that's as regal as the city itself. Prague, Czech Republic, cobblestone streets and castles straight out of a fairy tale. Just beware of the astronomically confusing astronomical clock. It might make you question time itself. Lisbon, Portugal, rolling hills, colorful tiles, and views that stretch over the Atlantic. Also trams. You'll definitely take a picture of at least one. And pastéis de nata, the custard tarts that will haunt your dreams in the best way. Budapest, Hungary. The beautiful Danube River splits the city in two, Buda and Pest. Also thermal baths, because sightseeing can be tiring. And don't leave without trying goulash. For all you nature lovers, Europe's landscapes will leave you speechless. From waterfalls to volcanoes, it's like nature's showing off. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia, waterfalls so stunning they look photoshopped, but they're real. Perfect for hiking and for testing the limits of your camera battery. Vatnajökull National Park, Iceland, glaciers, volcanoes, and waterfalls. It's basically nature showing you that Iceland is the overachiever of the class. Lake Bled, Slovenia, a picture-perfect lake with a tiny island and a castle perched on a hill. It's like stepping into a fairy tale minus the dragons.
Too bad, dragons would have been fun.
Well, you can row out to the island. It's almost as magical. Swiss National Park, Switzerland, towering mountains, peaceful valleys, and enough clean air to make you feel like you should be hiking more often. Durmitor National Park, Montenegro, rugged peaks, glacial lakes, and Europe's deepest canyon. It's a place for adventurers or for people who really like dramatic selfies. Saxon Switzerland, Germany. No, it's not in Switzerland. But with sandstone cliffs and hiking trails that'll take your breath away, you won't care. Bring your hiking boots. Ordesa y Monte Perdido National Park, Spain. Majestic cliffs, waterfalls, and a lot of hiking. Bring sturdy shoes and maybe some chocolate. You'll thank us later.
Ah, the beach. Whether you want to soak up the sun or just take in the view, Europe's coastlines have something for everyone. Amalfi Coast, Italy, dramatic cliffs and crystal clear waters. The Amalfi Coast makes you feel like you're in a postcard, just with more gelato. Santorini, Greece. Those whitewashed buildings with blue domes. Yeah, they're just as stunning in real life. Don't forget your camera or sunscreen. Algarve, Portugal. Golden beaches, hidden coves, and waves perfect for surfing. Even if you don't surf, it's a great place to pretend you could. Cinque Terre, Italy. 5 colorful villages perched on cliffs overlooking the sea. You'll walk between them and earn your pasta with each step.
Nothing like hiking for your dinner. French Riviera, France, glamour, yachts, and the bluest water you'll ever see. Don't forget your shades. This place is bright in every way. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Ancient city walls meet the sparkling Adriatic. It's like Game of Thrones, but with real castles and less swordplay. Ionian Islands, Greece, clear waters, historic towns, and the kind of beaches that make you want to stay forever. Pack light. You'll want to extend your trip.
History buffs, this one's for you. Europe's been around for a while, like a long while, so expect to see a lot of old stones and stories. Athens, Greece, the birthplace of Western civilization. You'll walk where philosophers walked, just with way more tourists around now. Florence, Italy. The Renaissance lives on in this city. Michelangelo's David? Check. Gelato in hand while admiring it? Double check.
Edinburgh, Scotland. Castles, kilts, and spooky tales. Edinburgh is like stepping into history, with a chance of rain. Krakow, Poland. Medieval squares and history that stretches for centuries. It's a city full of reflection, with a visit to Auschwitz reminding us why we honor the past.
Yes, a place for reflection, but also pierogi. You cannot come to Krakow without eating your body weight in pierogi. Trust me, it's comfort food at its finest.
So pierogi first, reflection after.
Exactly. First pierogi, then everything else. Priorities, Rick. Seville, Spain. Flamenco, orange trees, and one of the largest Gothic cathedrals in the world. This city knows how to live with passion. Tallinn, Estonia. A medieval city that feels frozen in time, except for the modern tech startups that keep things buzzing in the background. Bruges, Belgium. Cobblestone streets, canals, and chocolate. Lots of chocolate. If you don't leave here with a sweet tooth, you did it wrong.
For the thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts, these places will get your heart racing, and not just from climbing stairs in old towns. Chamonix, France. A mountain town at the foot of Mont Blanc. Whether it's skiing or hiking, this is where adventurers feel at home.
Interlaken, Switzerland. Paragliding, skydiving, and views that make you think you're in a movie. It's the place to try extreme sports, or just extreme relaxation. Trolltunga, Norway. A cliff that juts out over a fjord. Perfect for that daring Instagram shot. If you're brave enough to look down, Dolomites, Italy. Rugged mountains and endless trails. If the views don't take your breath away, the hikes will.
Lofoten Islands, Norway. Remote, wild, and utterly breathtaking. Mountains meet the sea in dramatic fashion, and the hiking trails are unforgettable. Julian Alps, Slovenia, the peaceful cousin to the Swiss Alps. Perfect for hiking, and you'll probably meet fewer tourists along the way. Pyrenees, France, Spain. A stunning mountain range that stretches across two countries. Whether you hike or just admire, you'll be impressed.
Traveling with family? These destinations will keep everyone happy, from toddlers to grandparents and even those young at heart. Copenhagen, Denmark, Tivoli Gardens, castles and fairy tales. Perfect for families, and maybe even the big kid that is Rick.
Hey, I'm all for amusement parks. Lake District, England, rolling hills and peaceful lakes. It's like something out of a storybook. And great for those long family walks. Munich, Germany. Beer gardens for the adults, parks and museums for the kids. Everyone wins.
Zurich, Switzerland. Clean, green and full of family-friendly activities. Take a boat ride or visit the zoo. It's a relaxing city with a lot to offer. Brussels, Belgium. The Atomium, Mini Europe and waffles, lots of waffles. It's like a giant playground with snacks.
Art lovers, music fans, and those who just like a good time, this one's for you. Europe is full of culture, and these spots will keep you entertained. Venice, Italy, canals, gondolas, and art at every corner. It's romantic, chaotic, and beautiful. Just try not to fall in the water. Salzburg, Austria. Mozart's birthplace and home to classical music that'll make you feel like you're in a period drama. Madrid, Spain, flamenco, world-class museums, and nightlife that'll keep you dancing all night long. Dublin, Ireland, a city of literature, live music, and pubs. You'll meet the friendliest locals, and maybe write a poem about it.
Some places are at their best during certain seasons. Whether it's winter wonderlands or spring blooms, Europe knows how to show off its seasons. Lapland, Finland, reindeer, northern lights and all things winter. If you've ever wanted to visit Santa, this is your spot. Strasbourg, France, home to one of Europe's most magical Christmas markets. Think twinkling lights, mulled wine, and holiday cheer. The tulip fields of Keukenhof, Netherlands. If you love flowers, you can't miss this. Spring in the Netherlands is a sea of color and tulips everywhere.
So, there you have it. 50 places to visit across Europe. Whether you're into cities, nature, or a bit of adventure, there's something for everyone.
And remember, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. We've been told it's important.
Yes, we're pros at this now, right?
Absolutely. Until next time, happy travels.